Well, this might be how you knew Bob Christofferson as one of the dancing groundskeepers for a number of years at T-Mobile Park. But that was just one small way in which he went the extra mile as the man in charge of a field we love. If the last 40 years are any indication, this yard could become the best-looking front lawn in America.
If you have a good lawn, it's because you spend time in it.
It's time Bob Christofferson now has after 4 decades with the Mariners organization, where the field always came first.
Can you turn me on? In Seattle and in Tacoma, it's a year-round job.
Which is why he often slept in his office during the season, after night games if there was a game the next afternoon.
You know, I never, ever once thought I was going to work. It was just, this is what you do.
The result was a memorable aesthetic for the fans and a comfort for the athletes themselves.
You know, the thing that I always say with the players is, I don't want you to think about what's underneath your feet. It's my job to find out what you like, and we all took pride and care in knowing what the guys needed. We wanted, when they came into the ballpark, for it to be a home field advantage.
Not to mention the entertainment value when Bob and his grounds crew surprised everyone with a choreographed dance.
And we got a lot of notoriety for it. I got kidded a lot for it. Brett Boone was always fun to, he'd make faces at us when we were out there.
Now his lawn in Puyallup is reaping the benefits of a forced retirement that came a couple years too soon.
When I get done with these stripes, I'll go do the other ones, and I hope in the end I match. If I don't, I give myself a bad grade for the day, and we'll correct it next time.
But it's a departure that doesn't mean the man known as the Sodfather is hanging up his rake for good.
We got a water. I've gone out and consulted, just given people advice to 4 or 5 people in the last 3 days that are just working on their lawn and trying to improve it, and I just give them a little bit of advice. I hope to get to work on some Little League field. I don't know, we'll see.
And wherever that might be, it'll likely be a sight to see.
Most people go to work the lifetime and nobody says, hey, nice job, or thank you, and that happened to me every day.
Bob also took requests, one time from Jamie Moyer, making the front of the pitcher's rubber extra firm to prevent the opposing pitcher from digging in. His style of cutting grass has now been adopted by a majority of groundskeepers throughout the league. Bob, on behalf of Mariners fans everywhere, thank you for everything.